Hey everyone, it's Abigail of the Black Book Space. Today I have 7 quotes for you from Black authors that is going to change the way you're thinking about life. The 6th one is absolutely profound, so make sure you stick around for that one. Come back in a moment, grab some juice or some wine, and let's chat. I bet you can guess which book this first one is from. That's right, it's from Rest is Resistance by Tricia Hersey, and the quote goes, "A portal opens when we slow down." I feel like that'll really change our lives, change the way we're thinking about things, because we're constantly going. We think everything is about grinding, getting things done, constantly doing things, when we have been told we're human beings, not human doings. Talking about slowing down is something that's a little triggering for some of us. So I think if you really take that to heart, it'll probably change the way that you think about life. The second one is from the same book, Rest is Resistance, and it goes as follows. "This space makes you falsely believe that there is not enough of everything. Not enough money, not enough care, not enough love, not enough attention, not enough peace, not enough connection, not enough time. There is abundance." So are you suffering from a lack mindset? Do you feel like when you're in certain spaces that you are absolutely not under no circumstances going to be listened to? Do you feel as if there's not enough to go around, or that everyone is taking? Historically, this has been the case, but I truly believe, and according to this amazing book by Tricia Hersey, Rest is Resistance, when you start convening with the ancestors, meditating more, praying more, you'll start to find the answers of why that is not the case, and basically why that's not right. We don't have to settle for these certain sorts of things. We don't have to settle for that. We deserve a lot more than that, and it's time that we start to take that back. You are worth that. You're worth all of that abundance. And when you start to think in an abundance mindset, sitting down, being grateful for all the things that you do have, and standing up for yourself a lot more, you'll begin to think differently. So that's why I put this quote on the list, because I believe if you take it to heart, take it in, it really will change your mindset and change your life as well. This next one is going to ruffle some feathers, and that's what I'm here for. As a belly dancer, this one is near and dear to my heart. So Queen Afua in Sacred Woman says that Egypt is a part of the entire African continent is evident to all except the most voluntarily blind. So we're talking about our history here, people. We're talking about taking back our history and what truly belongs to us. All of that math, that reading, that beautiful jewelry, that royalty, that belly dancing, all that juicy deliciousness belongs to our history. Our history did not begin with slavery in the United States or in the Caribbean or anywhere. We began as royal people. We are the original people of this earth. Yes, we're going down that road today. It's really important for us to feel that way, because for so many years we've been made to feel completely differently. And that really does, take a toll on one's self-esteem, to say the least. So this book, Sacred Women, has that beautiful quote in there, number 3, and I wanted to share that with you because I know that when we begin to embody things like that, our life changes for the better. Okay, we are back with some self-help. Set boundaries, find peace. You guys know I love this book. So one of the most profound quotes in here for me, this is number 4, was, "Our attention is multi-focused because we are continually trying to balance the needs of multiple people with our own needs. Even when we try to focus on ourselves, we tend to still focus on others and base our decisions on what those people might think." Don't you do that? Don't you do that often? Ask yourself, are you always thinking about what other people think? I know I'm definitely guilty of it as well. If you are a YouTuber out here making your beautiful content, your amazing videos, I know sometimes in the back of our minds we're kind of like, oh my gosh, should I wear this? Is this gonna be okay? Should I wear these earrings? Should I use a mic? Should I not use a mic? Should I stand this way? Should I wear this? Should I show my belly? Those things come up. Not for me though, because I'm a belly dancer. I'm gonna show the belly. But things definitely come up where we're constantly questioning ourselves and wondering what other people are going to think. We're focusing on how they will receive us. Don't get me wrong, YouTube is a platform where other people will be looking at you, but at the end of the day, I know I have a lot of fun just creating the content, and whoever comes, and I hope they get something really nice out of it, a laugh, some knowledge, maybe, a dance move or two, but I'm not out here, and I think most of us are probably not out here hoping and praying that that one troll in their parents' basement is going to send them $1 million because of their YouTube channel. Because if they had $1 million, they wouldn't be in their parents' basement trolling you, right? So we do many things for ourselves. We have to get back to doing things that completely bring us joy. This book, Set Boundaries, Find Peace, talks about setting the boundary where you're making sure that you are putting yourself first in addition to taking care of others, not constantly taking care of others. And my person out there, whoever is watching this, I think that's a really profound quote, simply because we as a nation of people have somehow become caretakers for everybody. And we sit at work and we take these microaggressions in and we don't speak up for ourselves, but we're happy sometimes to speak up for other people. It's important for all of us as a community to come together and speak up for everybody, of course, because no one should be mistreating anybody. But that doesn't mean that you put yourself on the back burner and stop speaking up for yourself. That's not the way to go. And this book really talks about that. So that is why I love it, and I had to share that with you today. Of course, I had to talk about this book, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. So in this book, they talk about relaxation. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking that you don't have time to relax. You don't have time to sit down, to meditate, to do any of those things. You have to be going. You have 3-4 jobs, 15 million people depending on you. No. You have to relax. And this is what this book says about it. He says, relaxation. A relaxed body is a powerful body. I'm going to repeat that. A relaxed body is a powerful body. A relaxed mind, likewise, is a powerful mind. If you are to be creative and receptive to new and bold ideas, then you must take time for these ideas to present themselves. Plan daily relaxation time. Choose a favorite room or chair that will help set your mind at ease. As you learn to relax, you will receive special instructions, ideas that are handed to you through infinite intelligence that will clear the path to your goals and objectives. So when he talks about that infinite intelligence coming in, that reminds me of the book Rest is Resistance, because her premise behind the whole thing is, convening with the ancestors, sitting in silence, resting just for the sake of rest. And that's what he talks about here, right? So yes, of course it's important to take some time. You got to put the action in place of the things that you learn about. But when you're well rested, you're less likely to forget things. You're more likely to come up with these creative, beautiful ideas that the world needs to see. That's why I definitely wanted to put that quote on this list as number 5, because I knew it would kind of change your mindset a little bit. He's saying it's okay to relax. And this man knows what he's talking about. He does really well for himself. So if he says it's okay, I think it's okay. Number 6. Is this going to surprise you? I want you to guess which book it's from. My chosen form of protest is to make money and use it to create the change I want to see in the world. So I'm going to give you some time to guess. Did you guess? Do you know what book it is? I'll tell you. It is from We Should All Be Millionaires by Rochelle Rogers. So I found that quote really profound, because a lot of us have some imposter syndrome. We feel uncomfortable when it's time to start talking about money, about making money. We talk about how it's not good to have money, to think about money, like it can be icky. But money buys food, and I'm a foodie. I love to be eating. I love to be going on trips and having experiences with people, and that costs money. So I don't mind making money. I go to work. That is one of my many mantras in life. When people are, oh my God, that's so expensive, I can't do blah. I'm like, yeah, I go to work, and this is the money that I'm going to spend on whatever I'm doing if I choose to do so. This book is in no way telling people that they need to go out and spend all kinds of money that they don't have in order to appear more wealthy. No, not at all. But it does talk about knowing your worth, raising your prices if you should, investing in yourself, things like that. So she's talking about her form of protest, which is having money so that she can, protest, so that she can give money to causes that are important to her and her environment, her community, possibly run for office, different things like that. So that's her form of protest. I want you to kind of think of it that way too. Why not? There are so many causes in the world that, we can give to, right? So there are schools that need to be built, but not only do schools need to be built, there are curricula that need to be changed, because people out here lying about stuff. Money can help with that. You, if you have a certain amount of money, can create your own school and teach things that you know are really helpful for all of the little ones. You can change their diet as well, which is really important. Those things take money, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. This is one of the ways that we can choose to protest, along with getting rest and relaxing, drinking water, those important things like that. So I thought number 6 was really profound because it kind of shocks you a little bit. She's talking about making money as a form of protest. Who says that? Rochelle Rogers says that, and I think that's cool. So that is why that one is number 6. Number 7, I had to bounce back to my number 1. Rest is resistance. We should use every tool we have to constantly repair what grind culture has done to us. Do you know what grind culture is? Grind culture is going to work and staying there for a very long time, even after you're supposed to be gone. It's going to meetings that you are not paid for. It's doing extra work that you are not paid to do. It's doing things that are not your responsibility and not even given a thank you. That's what grind culture is. Grind culture gives you back pain. It raises your blood pressure, can help with the diabetes because you're doing all this extra eating and emotional eating. It sends you to the therapist. Although therapy is great, whether you're in good spirits or not saying not to go to therapy, you should definitely do that. But grind culture is not your friend. Grind culture, like the struggle, is not cute. We do not like grind culture. So what we do instead, we rest. We invest in ourselves. We take deep breaths every day. We drink good water. We get sunlight. Maybe we do some yoga. We definitely do some dancing. And we love on ourselves. So I feel like these 7 quotes, I chose them because they're really profound. They're really simple, but they're also like deep. They're kind of triggering a little bit. I think they kind of help, give us something else to look at besides constantly thinking about oppression, which definitely exists. But these books that I'm talking about here, these quotes, they give you a way out. They give you something else to look at besides what has been done to you. And it kind of gives a solution as well. I think a lot of times we're so stuck in what actually is going on around us that we don't really think about how we can get out. We're just kind of like, it is what it is. But I'm here to tell you that it's not, because when things are not right, they're just not right. And it's okay to say that, and it's definitely right to resist it. So that's why all of these books that I talked about, highly recommend. I linked all of them in the bio for you to purchase or get from your local library, discuss with your book club, read to your little ones, because these books are going to change the world. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that whatever you're doing is something that brings you joy. And I also want to let you know that I do affordable book reviews. So if you're looking to get your book out into a wider audience, I purchase your book and I read it. I post it on my blog. Sometimes you'll even see it here on the YouTube channel as well, because I love to talk about the books that I read, and it's only $20 for now, but that price most likely will be going up pretty soon. I will link all of that in my bio, and I will see you later. Bye.